Alrighty, hello everyone, my name is ReclusiveZ and I'm back with some more Stalker Anomaly Anthology 2.0 OBT version 13. I'm going to resume with what I'd previously started doing, which is clearing these lower regions as I push forward into finishing up this little mod packs, you know, starter areas, the free play areas before I move into the secondary mod stories. So yeah, I'm over here in the Cursed Forest now. His previous episode, I was down here in the, Silent Hills, was it? Yeah, Silent Hills. Stopped up here in the Silent Hills in this little bandit camp. And I'm up here in the Cursed Forest. Let's see why this forest is so cursed. What makes it cursed? Other than stuff floating. Really is just kind of a beautiful game, ain't it? Not a whole lot going on in this little jaunt. So maybe it's time for a detour. Off into the wilds. Nope. It's damn dark, Captain, down here in this valley. It's very scenic. Kinda reminds me of Darkscape. Well, the Darkscape from 1.2. Gotcha. I thought I'd grazed him in the beginning because he didn't retaliate nearly as fast as I thought he was going to, and I blasted him. He's just hanging there, huh? Or bogeys off to the right or left. Probably, yeah, zombies. Local zombie fodder. Not a whole lot of reason to spend ammunition and the like on them. Grenades, on the other hand. I'll spend a few of those. Oh, I must have just hit that tree or a boundary or something, just hucked that right at my feet. Sun's starting to crest the hills, starting to light this area up. Oh yeah, on that. Just gonna continue on with this series a little bit and these little bits and pieces and areas done and basically completed. There's no labs in some of these areas. They're just flavor, just areas to explore right now. Hopefully as the mod continues to grow, they'll fill them out. I'm trying to figure out what to add to my channel. Add a dino blade. Just kind of interesting and surprisingly solid for a UE5 game. Even in a demo. Oh, more zombies. That was not a zombie. Hip shot. That poor side sucker didn't know what to do.
Не задерживаемся тут, тут хуёвое место.
Alright, so it looks like there's a small burned out village coming up. I doubt I will be able to explore these two side factories because they've got these walls protecting them. I mean, I'll be able to work my way up here, at least, Pripyat 37. Not sure how much of this area I'll keep in the video. Depends on, well, how much, if anything, you know, happens. Ooh, what is this? Looks like an outpost. You know, it'd be nice, different styles of flashlights, like different high-powered variants. That can also go with my thermal gear. Is it? Ooh, there's these free stalkers. I think these might be free stalkers. Yeah, just different variations of flashlight. You know, like some high-powered beams and stuff like that. Something so that it penetrates better than it is. That sounds like they're pulling weapons on me. Yeah, they're aware of me. Warning, functionality not found. The way he's roaming around, I'm gonna say they're enemies. Yeah, that's Dashbog. That's Sin. Oh, that's Sin down. Couple of sinners. That was a power armor sinner. Volo's flak armit. Armit? Volo's flak armor. His outfit is designed on the PS5-M Universal Protection Suit. It is unknown how this armor has come into the possession of Sin. Nonetheless, Duty would not be happy to know their armor designs are being appropriated by zone-worshipping fanatics. It would likely make the recovery of these suits an unspoken priority. The suit itself is of good quality and more than adequate for the zone's conditions. Ah, neat. So Sin is appropriating Duty equipment, are they? Yeah, that pissed Duty right off. They're not fans of their gear being misappropriated. No, don't mind if I do. Well, hopefully this area has more sinners. If it does, I'll purge them out like the heretics they are. This zone will be clean. So there's most likely an underground tunnel over here. Of course, I should just be happy that Sin pops up on my life radar, really. Sometimes the enemies do, sometimes they don't. Of course, that Phoenix detector's got to be the best detector I found. Oh, that's neat. It takes a lot of work to get it, but the work is worthwhile because it lets you, as I said, see, you know, your enemies on the map. By the way, yeah, all my gear's pretty well charged still. Oh yeah, and it never runs out of battery. I've noticed that since I've owned it. It does not lose battery life. Ah, sinners are about. This cave is full. They must be purged. At least I'm hoping they're sinners. What if they're not Sin? What if they're just normal people? Oh, nope, that's Sin. Well, that's 2 down. Uh-oh. Turn that tunnel into a blast zone. Night-night. Anyone else want to peek their head around a corner and get shot? I'm given death and I'm having a clearance. Haha! Alright. An SR-3M Vicaire. Yeah, I think that's how you call it, a Vicaire. A Vicaire. The SR-3-Vicaire is a compact Russian automatic rifle developed at the Kimovsk TSNII Tokmash by designers A.D. Borisov and V.N. Ovchenko in 1994. Oh, hey, that's 4 years old. Finalized for production by AI Helskov. It is entered serial production in 1996. Had been 6. It is based on the silent AS Eval and shares many main parts which benefits production and maintenance. The SR-3 operates similarly to the AS Eval gas operated with a 6-lug rotating bolt. SR-3M variant developed later features suppressor compatible 30-round metal magazine optics and a night sight mounting. The left folding frame stock borrowed from the AS Eval flag type safety like the SVD and new handguard. Oh, so it's... Oh. Neat. Empty most of those out at a later date. Get these guys all cleaned up and I will be right back. Alright, these centers have been successfully purged and looted. I hear anomalies. Yeah, basically this is like the mine in the Red Forest. Truth and Honesty is nothing but a replica of the mine in the Red Forest, and this is nothing but hell in here. Why are there so many of these anomalies in a bathroom? Just why are there so many of them? Alright, there we go. Now they activated. I was starting to worry. Hey. Fine, fine, I'll go this way. But yeah, other than that, they've been cleared out, so, onward to somewhere else. Kinda neat seeing, you know, different chunks of the map being reused and moved around. Repurposed, I should say. Let's see. Fractured, killed by Snork. So I don't genuinely think there's gonna be too much more in this area. Like, this is Foresters. Like, bits and pieces of Foresters stuff. Like, to the point, the only thing this is missing is the Forester. Yeah, this is the building I was, already in. So yeah, not a whole lot going on in here. I could have sworn I heard somebody reloading. Really could have sworn I heard somebody reloading. So those are the targets I took out.
Это Пожрать бы.
That's nothing of concern. Yeah, I have a feeling this whole zone is just gonna look like this. It's gonna be one open field. So I will be back if I find anything of interest, because I don't really think there's gonna be anything more than us just continuously seeing this. There we go. There's something. Burned out. Burned out village is always something. You gonna come back and challenge me? I already killed your pig friend. Come back, Simone! Oh, it was a little pseudo-dog. Isn't that what I thought that was? I thought it was, another kind of mutated mutt. A blind dog, I should say. Yeah, one of them. He came out of nowhere like he was answering my call and then just got hit with a bunch of Beast Slayer rounds. I'm here. I want to be identified. Bam. I mean, it's a burned out village. It's a burned out, probably desecrated by bandits at some point. Village that's gone back to nature. Not a whole lot to be said about places like this. It is nice looking, though. I will give it that. These are definitely areas you would think about. You know, you would stumble across these areas and be kind of just a little bit in awe of them. Because anything that's usually broken down and dilapidated like this usually makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. Like you're someplace that you know you probably shouldn't be, but you can't help but explore. Especially when a Geiger counter starts ticking. Which I don't have. So is this gonna be a boundary wall? Yeah, it's a boundary wall. That's what I thought. Well, I did say yes earlier we wouldn't be able to get into these areas, so I'm just gonna run up the middle of this up here. If anything interesting happens, I'll bring everybody back, and then over here. Well, that's unique. EMI anomaly. Is this thing just constantly generating pulse storms? So this has a spiral over here that you can go in through. Nope. Nope. If the rest of you want to follow in, you can try. A ring. Now need an electrical death spiral. Snowflake. Shell. Anything nice? Ooh, an Oblivion. What the hell's an Oblivion Lost? Oh, that's what Oblivion Lost is. Come play in my field of static. Oh, powerful pillar. he got shocked and noped right the hell out. Oh man, that hurt. Alley-oop. Ooh! That was a good landing. I landed dead on him. I landed a grenade dead on a dead man. Fire in the hole. Good catch. I'm getting good with these, in a way. All right. Well, that was a fair bit of sport, fair bit of fun. I'm not upset with how that went at all. EMI anomaly, how neat. And away I go. Oh, seems there's a little village over here.
Это пожрать бы.
Yeah, it's a little village over here.
Ай, господи, как же достало уже это все.
Doesn't look anything like the Cordon's village. I guess that's good. Has its own little bit of uniqueness. Should be free stalkers in here, I think. Yeah. Should be a stash in here somewhere. The real question is always where. If it's in the chimney, that's going to be kind of hard for me to get to. It could very well be on the roof, too. Or potentially under. Is it in a chimney? I know there was one in one of the Cordon buildings. I found its stash. It was buried in the floor. Like, it was literally in the floor. I just had to spam around till I found it. Don't ask me how long it took. Aha! Oh, is that not it? That was it. Well, nice little village. Oh, that was another stalker's plant life. It's foliage, roughage. Alright, well, I don't think there's going to be much more to this area. I think I'm literally going to be going up to Pripyat 37. Alright, yeah, let's continue on this direction. The sounds of it, Spectrum is over in Pripyat. As they're making calls for help currently due to Snork invasion of some kind. So it'll be fun to hunt them. It's a very large security wall for this little area. Alright, Pripyat 37. This place is kind of big. Eastern Swamps, if I'm correct, I've already been there. You are... No. Yeah, nope. Spectrum. I haven't given them the time of day. There is something roaring and pissed off in the background. I think it's a fracture. Why do you sound like Shy Guy? Don't you be pulling that on me. Sounded like shattering glass. And Gali AR, and AK-101. Alright. Let's explore Kurchatov. Shit, I didn't... Wow, I looked right past that. Ooh, this is kind of neat. I wouldn't mind some ambushes in here. Just some enemies in these side buildings shooting at you from up on high. Oh, areas like this could be a lot of fun if they, built them out correctly. Huh. I had it. Oh, I can't go that way, period. Got ya. That's what I was trying to do, was slip past the boundaries and get sucked into springboards. Merc and Dooney factions have declared war on each other. That is quite the view. Fortunately, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot going on in here except for the occasional Spectrum soldier. Definitely kind of pretty. Alright, let's go into the park. Save just in case I crash or bomb or... Gagarin Recreational Park. I think that's how you pronounce that. You know, it'd be pretty cool having a compass up here. That's just a compass sitting right on top of this. That's because if you make it over here, this would probably be like the perfect place for it. It's because it looks neat from the map. Of course, I haven't found a compass yet, but I blame myself for that. Dude, Jupiter. Eastern Swamps. Collision barrier. Technically, there's a good collection of artifacts I haven't found yet. I find a lot of... Ooh, the game does not like that. Boy, the frame rate was dropping. There's a collection of artifacts I haven't seen yet. Aha. Look at you, little backpack, and I'm being hunted. I seen it on the radar. Bye-bye. You ain't so bad. You ain't such a badass now, Mr. Charcoal. Ooh. Scyfield. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Playgrounds are always creepy. Especially when they're dilapidated and burned out. Scyfield needs to run the whole length of this. I like this a lot. I like this just there's something mesmerizing about just cities that are completely and utterly like, let's see, can't find model. Uh-oh. Alright, so unfortunately, it seems like the crash is going to be quite persistent for this area. So I'm going to make a right turn and circumvent it. Or at least give my chance to see just how wide the crash might be. It may just be in that little area. It could very well reach all the way out here. I'm unsure. Yeah, as I was saying before, burned out, bombed out, or just nature reclaimed cities and facilities and stuff like that are always a fascinating thing to explore, because there's always something neat about going back to places that humans once inhabited and had to leave for some reason. Pretty sure it's part of the reason, one of the reasons why like urban exploration is so popular and stuff like that. But at the same time, and those who do urban exploration, while having good intentions, some of them, you know, have to leave their mark or have to destroy stuff or have to alter something in some way, shape, or form, and kind of destroys the magic of those areas. And depending on how many show up, sometimes it adds to it. Oh, there's that crash again. It's all the way down here, too. Alrighty. Rather unfortunate, but not really unexpected with a beta. So from what I can tell, this crash that I'm experiencing basically involves this whole chunk of the map right here. Some odd reason, anytime I wander within any portion of that area, or if I fast travel to those two locations, it basically just crashes out on me. I don't know why, but it does, but that's a beta. It's gonna happen. So instead, I am now going to go over here to the southern city, I believe. Yeah, southern city. I'm gonna quick travel over here, explore this out, move my way up into the vicinity of the former research institute, and then up into probably Dead Lake, and that'll be another couple of areas explored, and I may even head up here to Kisani, and do that lab, and then call this video. So yeah, I'll see everybody over here. Alrighty, over here at the southern reaches of the southern city. I'm not really sure what all it will entail or encompass, but I'm going to head left over here, check that out. There are bandits out here. And even more stuff directly ahead of me. Oh, buildings. So. Gotcha. Collision boundary. Yeah, there's a fracture out there already. Could have sworn I just reloaded that. Maybe I won't be able to go over there like I'd wanted to. Let's go! Night-night. Not a whole lot going on in here. Ow. I wasn't even paying attention.
Не, ну мне, конечно, тут пиздец как не нравится, блядь, а выхода нет. Не, ну мне, конечно, тут пиздец как не нравится, блядь, а выхода нет.
A lot of anomalies in there. Whole metric ton of anomalies in here. Yeah, I'm not that hungry for an artifact. Turned up with the Stalker and the mutant population a little bit more. Hopefully they'll, you know, start bringing themselves back to life a little bit. Give me some more of a challenge. There we go. Ooh, a chimera! Hi! I'm glad I dropped off the back of the wall. That's got to be the smoothest I've ever hunted a chimera. Ah. Oh, that was a, poltergeist pseudo-dog. It was, one of the ones that actually does the telepathy stuff. And spawns the, spectral images. Freedom. I haven't seen Freedom out in one of these zones in a while. I was beginning to think Freedom didn't exist in the Outer Wilds. I've seen Duty, I've seen the Stalkers, I've seen the Bandits and the Ecologists, Monolith, Spectrums, Sin. I haven't really seen a whole lot involving Freedom. And nice to know they're around.
Это пожрать бы.
Monolith, Wings, come in. Are you at the objective yet? I mean, if there are Monolithians in here, I'll fight you. I am more than happy to fight Monolithians. It's like a theater.
Что-то не нравится мне это место.
The ecologists just wiped out something. Oh, the ecologists were being wiped out by a lurker.
Что-то не нравится мне это место.
I'll third-party crash. I'll steal their loot.
Не задерживаемся тут, что-то какое-то хуевое
Let's
место.
see. Yeah, they're right on the other side of this building. So, one lurker decimated 3 ecologists. Yeah, that or he just didn't want their outfits. Why the random head? Oh, that's part of the environment. I thought I heard a pseudo. You're worth my beast slayer. Do. Mana. Not a whole lot on you, is there? Of course, you're one of those ones with the radio control devices on their head, so you're special. You're just not special to me. What a nice looking park. Yeah, you got anything to say? No? Oh, you're the real one. Run alongside me. What'd you think was gonna happen? Oh, more blind dogs. Alley-oop. $175 of 600 blind dogs. That seems a little excessive. That seems like an excessive number.
Смотрим под ноги, смотрим.
Granted, probably not for normal people. There's a bandit over here with,
Что-то не нравится мне это место.
There's a trading bandit.
Бля.
Huh.
Бля. Смотрим под ноги, смотрим.
I mean, if he's got something worthwhile to trade, that'd be kind of cool. Like a black marketeer all the way out here. But I have a feeling he'll probably try to fight me. Is he outside? I could have sworn he was in the building. Are you gonna try and fight me, boxer? Friendly bandits, I'll be damned. What do you got? I mean, this would be good equipment for somebody. It's not for me. Alright, I'll buy your old meat. How about that? Or your packaged meat. There, you can have some rubles. How many rubles did you have? 101,000. That's impressive. I want some guns. There you go. I made back my money and then some.
Не задерживаемся тут хуёвое место.
What a neat kind of area and a neat little city, but fortunately rather empty.
Работаем, бля.
Just lob an F1 grenade over the fence as I run past. Yeah, I hear him. Come on, Spectrum, Sin, anything. Anyone. There have got to be more people out here somewhere willing to make my life difficult.
Бля. Ай, как же заебало все.
So the Snorks killed the Fractures. And yeah, I know I could be searching the buildings, but I mean, unless they have a real interesting look, not much of a point in delving into them. At least not in the current iteration. Another fracture. Another 2 fractures. Nice gas station, but it's empty. I keep hearing the lurkers off in the distance, but I have not seen them in a while. And this place has got electrical anomalies, but that's about it. Oh, maybe there are lurkers out here finally. Just at the back of the building. That's the lurky lurkers. You know, I like it when I can talk about them and they show up. Like, ask and you shall receive. Well, I think I'm gonna swing on over here, check that out, and probably head up into the next zone. Just because, I mean, a quick look around kind of gives the gist of the area. Really hoping the custom stories will have more to do with these areas. Because I've heard some of the custom stories are really cool. Like, I guess one involving, like, the Absolution or an Absolver or something like that. It's pretty neat. Definitely a far slower and more meandery video this one is. Kinda neat. Oh, this is just full of fire anomalies. I like this area, like fire sands. Fire, fire. Did I just wander outside the bounds? I wandered through a barbed wire fence. Normally the barbed wire fences stop. Please help, someone, we're under fire from zombies in Yantar. Yantar is always under fire. You think after I shut down the miracle machine, most people would learn to relax. Whereas I guess the miracle machine really was kind of a miracle. It's a large homegrown brain that can psychically dominate things that are around it. No. Well, I might as well. Ah, yep, there it is. I haven't read one of these in a while. Nice over-under. Oh, here comes the Sood. Or side dog, I mean. Okay, I thought the bears were watching me. That was really making me feel menaced there for a second. I don't even know why I'm searching for the stashes. There's not a whole lot in them anymore that I'm really after. Well, I guess that's the Research Institute. Or, Southern City. Not a whole lot going on in it. Of course, this next area looks a bit more interesting because it's got like a tunnel going through it. Well, that's kind of evil. Armor eaters hanging here? Oh. This is kind of cool. I like this little walk of death. Of course, I don't like the fact these things are floating. I don't know if they're supposed to float or if that's a bug, but it's kind of neat. Kind of menacing. Just going down that entire route. Alrighty, over here in the, well, I'm over here in the former Research Institute area. Yeah, former Research Institute, the vicinity of it. There's plenty of bandits out here, so at least there'll be that to hunt. On top of this, these set of pipes for some odd reason. Or is that just where it spawned me? I'm not getting an ID tag on him. I think that's a zombie. Yep, zombie. Junior Sergeant Corkin. He is directly underneath me. Goodbye, Corkin. Your mission's done. I'm stealing your badger. Oh. Oh. I was thinking that was going to be kind of cool there for a second to bust into this store and have there be a little bit of equipment left over. So yeah, there are bandits out here and zombies, which, well, zombified stalkers. I haven't seen zombified stalkers in a while. Just brief checks in these houses. No real reason for me to fully bust my way into them.
Что-то не нравится мне это место.
See if I can't ambush some ne'er-do-wells. We should learn that they're going to ne'er-do-well now. Oh, this is just... that's just too easy. That's just... You bitch. I should have known I wasn't gonna huck that right after I'd been hucking them before. I don't know how he didn't see me, but I seen him. Huckluck, yeah. Ooh. Alright, I like it. I'll do it again. Oh, they're coming around, are they? They're learning. Was learning. That sounded like a grenade. Yep. Round and round. Grenades inbound. Oh. I was wasting a grenade on you. Mission accomplished. Ooh, legend. Bet he'll have some good gear. It was all a lie. Alrighty, corpses looted. Time to continue this merry little bit of fun. And a bus that's buried at an odd angle. So the only way that I'm probably going to get over here is through this tunnel, centralized or all the way around, because...
Кроем сектора внимательно, внимательно.
I mean, technically, I could wander up and over the hill. It looks like this is just a normal hill. Yeah, this is just a normal hill. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. So large ribs and fins like this. This is some kind of an air cooling tower, because that's a big fan in the top of that.
Пустовато здесь.
There's a tunnel over there, too.
Ну, буфета здесь нет, наверное.
Day hasn't ended yet. I feel tired already. Welcome to Stalker life. Oh, these guys have lost a lot. It's a lot of crosses.
Привет, брат.
So this is just a free Stalker outpost? This is a very decently sized free Stalker outpost. Very decently sized.
Здравствуй, здравствуй.
Why do you look like
Починить,
Doc?
улучшить. Все могем, все сделаем.
Put away the gun. He talks to me, but I've got a hand grenade. Now what? Well, it might be worth doing some small trading.
Спроси у старшова.
Depending on what everybody has to say. Very decently sized Stalker outpost. Your chin is way too pointy. Oh, so you're the... Oh, you're not near... I thought you were the bartender. And who's this guy?
Слушай, все вопросы к главному.
Table dressing, got it. Alright, one moment. Alrighty, there we go. Inventory's clean. Thank you, good sir. Onward. There's a red star over here. We just got the ecologists sitting over here all by themselves. Anything to trade? Nope. Anomaly, APC. What?
Ну чё, бля?
Oh, it's all the way over there.
Под ноги, под ноги.
Oh, here, let me light your fire before I walk off. Anomaly, APC. Oh, it's an... Oh, no! There's an actual APC out here. I fell right on top of that. Ooh, that's a lot of rads. Come here, little artifact. Where'd you go? I hear you. There you are. You can be food. Huh. Yeah, there's just an APC bogged down in the mud over here. The better question is, where does this lead? Does it lead? Oh, it does.
Бля, бля. Что-то не нравится мне это место.
Danger close. Oh, now I can use it. Honest to God, there's something wrong with me and ladders. This is far too much firepower for you. Come here! Fight me, man to mouse! That's right! Run, you peasant! Yeah! Oh. I got it anyways. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. Fight me man to mouse as I whip out a Beast Slayer shotgun. Ooh, first aid army kit. And armor? No. Well, this is lame. Well, maybe there's something quest related down here one day, but right now there's... Yeah, I know. I hit the use key, which shows off the gun. Huh. I know, it's already over here. It's just, I'm really just kind of clicking on stuff at this point. Well, how unfortunate and incredibly lame. Nothing... Definitely nothing that I can see, like, in the walls or in the floor. Neat, but lame.
А стрёмное местечко-то, да?
There is...
Бля.
Boar in front of me. It's a sitting duck that goes oink. Took far more shots than I thought he would. Freshly squeezed.
Роем сектора. Внимательно, внимательно.
So that leads to the Dead Lakes. Am I really already at the... Wow, this area was smaller than I thought it'd be.
Не задерживаемся тут, как хуёвое место.
Hi, Fleshy. You stick to your side of the road, I'll stick to mine. An anomaly, that's a tent. Ooh, medkits. You gonna hurt? Hi. Well, you were there he is. Serves you right. Acid meat grinder. Yeah, no shit. Should have been called the acidic meat grinder. There's one up there. I love it when bloodsuckers get just torn apart. Ooh, Firefly. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Of course, YouTube's new guidelines coming out. I might not be able to show that for much longer. YouTube's starting to do a hard crackdown on graphic material. Heck, I don't know how much longer before I won't be able to do these videos, just playing Stalker. Oop, zombies. That's a beautiful noise. Alright, so I've got zombies. I'm happy to have zombies. I'll fight zombies. You grazed me. Where's the other one? Somebody shot through this car. Not happy about those missed shots. I haven't seen one carrying a backpack in a long time. It'd be nicer if you could... It would be nice if you could find certain stalkers carrying the bigger bags instead of having to buy them or craft them. Because it would make sense that certain stalkers would have backpacks. And not just the little ones. Nice vehicle bay. There's just a whole cluster surrounding that grave marker. Yeah, cool place for an ambush. Glad I came in here. Unless this place isn't going to do me any good. Access granted. Was it? It was. What key card? All right. I wasn't expecting this. I don't know where I got a key card. I don't even know where I'm at. Not a whole lot going on down here. Hope they won't mind if I snack. Ooh, basic tools. Sphere M2 helmet, wow. That's a find down here. Oh, it continues. It goes on and on. Oh, left or right? Left or right?
Как же заебало все. Как же заебало все.
I'm gonna keep running along this because yeah. Yeah. Not a good idea to be using fragmentation grenades down here, but I'm doing it anyways. Fuck yeah! Let's turn this entire place into a blender with fragmentation grenade. Wow, hung him up to dry. How did I get you up there? Oh, hey, a monster closet. Oh, hey.
Что-то как-то тихо больно.
Where? Oh, okay, I did go along the right route. I did manage to come over here.
Ну чё, бля, работаем, бля, работаем, бля, работаем.
Oh. Oh, there's lots of bad stuff. Whoa, where am I going? I was not looking at my mini-map.
Что-то не нравится мне это место.
Where am... Whoa, I'm all the way up here. To Dead Lake. Whoa, that transitioned me all the way the hell up here?
Не, ну буфета здесь нет, наверное.
No, no, that's not what I... Did I wander through a slip gate? The hell happened? Oh, back I go. Alright, I'm back over here. That's obviously a fast travel slip gate that it did not tell me about that takes me all the way up to, oh, that Dead Lake region up here. So I'll have to remember that's here.
Так,
And, yeah, no, this is a very angry pool of anomalies. Alright, let's go hunting. Ominous. Oh, he got skewered. That door is just spinning. Ah, is this how that one dude got skewered? Why is that door doing that? It's the animation stuck. Alright, so most of them are gonna be upstairs. I've wandered into an oddity, I have. Alright. There's gotta be some way out of this. Either that or... Am I, like, designed to fall down that hole? So that way... Maybe down there near the APC? I can hear you exosuiting your way around above me. Alright, this place is genuinely kind of interesting, but, You got a few good shots on me, not a lot. Ooh, he's using an AUG. But at least there's something to hunt. Here, birdie, birdie. I was looking at my mini-map, I wasn't looking up there. But a picador, I should do it at a distance. I'm gonna take your ass of all. Upstairs or downstairs? Upstairs or downstairs? Hand grenade through the window or hand grenade not through the window? Not through the window. Why am I so bad at throwing these? Wow, I think... That seemed like it was pretty spot on. Oh, they're not even in this room. Even if I got a hand grenade in here, it wouldn't have been worthwhile. Oh, so they're all still downstairs then. Well, this was rather foolish of me. I don't know why I thought they were upstairs. And I damn well knew they were downstairs. In this room? That'd be a yes. Oh, the other dude's stuck in the wall. I see his big gun peeking. Hey, shoot your hand. I can. That's what you get. Stick your hand through a wall and expect me to not shoot it? Well, good news is most of these guys have gear that I can sell. There's always that. He's out wandering. He's on my right somewhere. Or not. He's over there. He sounded so much louder than he should have been. Oh, there's multiples. Yeah. There's that one. Oh! Crooked, I could shoot him between those tires. That's kind of neat looking. So he came, yep, he came back out. So one dude is trapped outside. That's why he's not been a nuisance to me. I'd say that's an even trade. Yeah, considering he only shot me in the arm. So his buddy's trapped outside. Anybody else? Anybody else? We can do this all day. No? Good. Oh, there is another one out there. Goody, 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 goody. Where you at? You're over there. I don't see him. Anybody else see him? Aha! Well, I'm gonna heal up for you. You're only a trainee. You know what? If you're gonna blow away a trainee, you might as well do it with style. Yeah, make his last moments count. I still love that gun so much. It's sad that it's become my reserve weapon. And my, well, just for fun weapon. So they just, this APC, what, fell through the ground and took out this entire... No, with the way that thing's blowing up, that gas main blew up. Whatever this was blew up and caused the crater, which then ate the APC. SIG-55. Bummer, your gear is crap. Ooh, Oreos. You know, Oreos are a worthy trade. Shot me in the arm. I got Oreos. Been a good day. Been a really good day. And I'm glad this area was able to entertain me ever so slightly. There's a side sucker up here.
Что-то не нравится мне это место.
Well, that is pretty much this entire little outpost. There's still a renegade out there. It would be a shame not to throw him into the mass grave with his friends. He shouldn't get to enjoy his time alive.
Ой, господи, как же достал уже это
So
все.
he is directly in line with me. He is somewhere down in that little valley. Oh, there he is. All right. Well, time to finish off this area.
Это... пожрать бы?
Probably go back down to that tunnel and see where it leads. But that tunnel probably comes out somewhere over here.
Блин, дикие еще эти. Только их не хватало.
This tunnel does not show up on the map. There's that tunnel, but why am I over here?
Блин, не палимся, а? Нам кошмарных тут еще не хватало.
Yo, bedbug, I put a round through your skull, but oh, you have an M1 Grand. You have any answers for why this tunnel's over here? 'Cause, yeah, the other tunnel should be over there. Oh, this goes down. Sin says to repent. I'd like to see them make me try. How is there water in here? I'm heavily irradiated. And I'm gonna eat their Muncherry box. It did not fill me up nearly as much as I thought it was going to. Should have known it was just chocolate-covered cherries.
Не, ну мне, конечно, тут пиздец как не нравится, блядь. А выхода нет.
Alright. Well, much fun as it would be to continue exploring this zone, but the only thing left to explore is this tunnel. There's nothing but a bunch of burned out trees over here. Oh my god, this whole place is on fire. Oh. Oh, I'm glad I came back this way. Well, this is where Sin should be fighting me. The Twilight Forest. Yeah, I like this place. Fireball! Da, 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 da. Fireball, an eye. Victor. Alright, this place is kind of neat. This was kind of worth my trip back.
Не, ну мне, конечно, тут пиздец, как не нравится мне.
I don't know what turned that place into that, but it's kind of neat. Shit, I'm all the way over here. I might as well explore some more. Maybe I'll run into those sinners who are telling me to repent. Road of Death. No shit.
Не, ну буфета здесь нет, наверное. Опа.
Okay, the Road of Death is kind of living up to its name. Oh, that's neat. Look at this. Oh, this would be cool to wander through. Absolutely terrifying, but unbelievably cool. I like that. That had some style to it. Well, I'm glad I came back this way. Leave me alone, dead men. In truth and honesty, I really should be getting this zone done. I've got to move farther north now. Electric circle?
Бля. Вот падла.
Oh. I mean, kind of. Doesn't look like any kind of a circle I'm familiar with. Snowflake.
Блин, дикие еще эти. Только их не хватало. Надоело все.
There is supposed to be a tunnel over here, but I have a feeling the map is wrong. I have a feeling the map has... it got moved down there, but the map wasn't updated to show that.
Что-то не нравится мне это место.
I'm gonna say no. How weird that it got shifted that heavily. Alright, well, I'm gonna wander back down to that other tunnel, so I'll be right back. Alright, so that way is nothing but dead ends and nothing going on that direction. It doesn't even lead up top. It basically just runs around underneath these guys. I wish it attached into something, but it doesn't. So now I'm gonna go use the secret path that this leads to, which is down here, which will then plug me up here in this zone. And I guess I'll wander this way in kind of like an S pattern, and I'll finish up the dead lake, and then move up into Kisyani. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, back over here, and night is falling, so unfortunately, it's pretty much gonna be a night hunt. Yeah, pretty much gonna be a night hunt, so I'm gonna have to be kinda sorta careful. I think what I'm fighting are bandits. So much for being careful. Oh, hand grenade. He said the word, he said the phrase. Oh, nice shot. Oh, that's bad. There's a lot of things that are now mad at me upstairs. Damn. Armor absorbed it well. Bleeding out steadily, I think. At least I finally got a reason to use my damn medkits. Yeah, I hear you. The head trauma definitely ain't helping me. So yeah, this is an entire bandit settlement is what this is. That's a neat noise. How are you? I can barely see you. You know what? Alright, you won that round. But not that one. So the rest of them are inside. Stuck my head in the window and got shot. Usually get you on a one-tap, two-tap routine. Alright, so that's the traitor who's over there. Take him out from this building. Overdosed on healing meds. Yeah, that took the toxicity away. I think this is the same building I took a bunch of I took 2 sinners on in. I stuffed a cat.
Сдаюсь, мужики! Мужики, не стреляйте!
Well, now I just feel bad. So what are you gonna do about it?
Все, мужики, я без волыны!
Oh, is that the way we're gonna do this? Is that the way we're gonna do this? I'm gonna cut a bitch.
Сдаю! Все твою бля!
Don't hit. Alright, I'm gonna collect my loot and finish clearing this place out. I have to admit, it is kind of nice to have a legitimate reason to use my medical supplies that I've just been building up, even if they only did lightly scratch my armor. Oh yeah. I'm gonna loot. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I'm all done looting. Don't really have a whole lot of anything extra going on. I mean, I've already seen the free stalkers. I guess the most I'm gonna do now is just wander this way and hook around and just explore out these little areas real quick, and then pretty much call this area done.
Буфета здесь нет, наверное.
Sounds like a whole horde of dogs coming my way. Gibtastic. Yes, that's the way I need to go to exit the zone. We got an oversized helo down over here. Anomaly, Psi helicopter. The hell? It's kinda neat. Pretty sure that'll hurt me if I touch it. Ooh, my armor's hungry. Yeah, I thought this place looked familiar on the map. This is the Bloodsucker camp in, Freedom Territory. That's a, controller, I think. No, that's a burr. That's a burr being hunted. That's a burr that went all the way upstairs. He's peeking at me from a window. I didn't know they were smart enough to use stairs. Yeah, he did it. Congrats. So yeah, this is pretty much the Bloodsucker village. By the looks of it. Oh, free stalker over here just popping off rounds on fractures. Plenty of energy drinks, that's kind of nice.
Пока кишки по веткам не разбросает.
Who are you talking to, George?
Если нужно что, спрашивай у главного.
Nobody?
Не тот уже хабар пошел. Не тот. Неужто завязывать пора?
Что-то как-то тихо больно.
Alright. Well, that's about the most interesting looking area over there.
Так, ноги бы тут не сломать.
So I'm going to head that direction. There's a large crater over here.
Чё, бля? Работаем, бля, работаем, бля, работаем, бля.
Anomaly Call of Chernobyl. I've seen one of these already. Hey, free death lamp. Lucy loves you.
Не, ну буфета здесь нет, наверное.
Death lamps are her favorite.
Что-то не нравится мне это место.
Speaking of favorite, let's roll a D100 and see what happens. I won! Howdy guys, I'll light your fire. Oh. This is a very beautiful pond of junk. Poisoned swamp, you don't say. Well, how unfortunate. Not a whole lot of anything interesting. How about a supersized heli? I see one over here.
Бля.
Especially as night falls. Continues to fall. Yeah, it's way outside. This is the boundary of the world. All right.
Что-то не нравится мне это место.
Which means all this is on the boundary of the world. Out over here and such like that. Rather unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure I know what the rest of this map is going to look like. I'm going to cut my loss, and I'm going to just head up here to Kisyani. In truth and honesty, I may take off with the next video up here. Alrighty, I've decided that before I continue on with this video, I'd best, you know, advance the time to daylight and such like that, so... now that everything is back in, the bright early morn, and we are all up here, I'm basically going to just make a beeline straight up for here. Might take on a couple of the UNISG that are hanging around, but I'm gonna run up this center lane, probably divert this way, check out what this is, check out what that is, hit that laboratory, and yeah, probably call this video, because I think that'll be pretty good. I've actually been thinking about trying to shorten my videos a little bit, just because I've heard a few people I know who watch my videos say that maybe I should shorten them. Just a little bit. I think 2 hours is a decent amount of time to explore around and compress some content and add plenty to a video, but I mean, 2 hours is also a long time to ask people to dedicate to just watching my content, and I don't know if I should be doing that. I said 2 hours is a lot of time nowadays. I don't know. I'll leave it for you to decide if I should shrink them down a little bit or keep them at 2 hours. I could always try to cut them back to 1 hour. I just have to plan it out differently. Because I already try to compress content to the best of my abilities into these videos. Cut it back to an hour. I might have to compress just slightly differently, but I'd probably be able to do it. Did they just teleport? Like their blip teleported, so they're coming down the road. There are mutants down to my right. UNISG should be just up ahead. Yeah, they're there. Might be a good time for a well-placed grenade. That is not a grenade. Damn, they've seen me pretty well. I got 2 of them. It's just on the other side of, air. Oh, he bled out. Good kill. I like it when a fragmentation grenade works properly. I'm upset they seen me. Rolling these into the technicians, letting them... Whatever I can't sell, they can break down and give me cash for. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this weird audio thing. Let's see if that works. I have no idea what's up with the audio and why it occasionally gets all muffled and... Like it's been lowered. I have no idea what causes that. I've yet to figure it out, but it happened. It happens in game. Like, it's not my compressor, and it's not like any of my audio settings. It's happening as I'm playing. It'll just randomly duck out. It's a lot of reds. As I said, I don't know what causes it.
А стрёмное местечко-то, да? Ай, господи, как же достало уже это все.
Ooh. It's just a power tower. Wow, what a hole. Anomaly, Shard of Darkness. What makes it a Shard of Darkness? Other than it's filled with fire and impact anomalies. And a couple of artifacts. I didn't think I was that close. Crystal. This artifact is running from me. And gets underground. Nope. Well, I mean, It's neat. It'd be cooler if it was an actual, like, shroud of darkness over here, kind of like, that's that one area in Stalker 2 that only shows up at, night, like the Wandering Lights or whatever it is. That would be neat. Well, I guess I'm just gonna head for the lab. I mean, check that and then head for the lab. I doubt it's anything too overly neat. So yeah, this is just a hillside.
Не палимся, а?
It's a
Нам кошмарных тут еще не хватало.
hillside overlooking weeds. That's about all this is. It's definitely a nice hilly kind of area. Electrical anomalies galore out here. 42 frames. Something is lagging me down. $41. As I am getting closer to this, it is 38. This place does not like my frame rate. $52. Alright, so it's definitely going to be underground. Probably in here. I should see what the stalkers have to say real quick.
Слушай, все вопросы к главному.
Leonias Sheriff. You know, there's Bandit Radio. Why don't we have Stalker Radio? Is everybody upstairs? Everybody's upstairs.
Вон старший стоит.
They just never have anything to say. There's nothing of interest ever to say from any of them. Where's the blue one? Might Jackstraw. So he's just a standard trader. Armor doesn't really need repaired, but it couldn't hurt to get it fixed up just ever so slightly before I go underground. 45,000 still. No, I could trade. Yeah, one moment, I'll... Oh. Yeah, one moment, I'll trade real quick. Alrighty, inventory sorted. Time to clear out this lab. I'm not even gonna bother. You know what? I might as well give it a... Nope. Alright, how about if I climb it like this? I don't know what's wrong with me and ladders. Ooh, switch. Oh, no wonder the lag is real. Oh. Ow, what the hell? Alright, note to self, when you get to this point, let the door fully disengage before you try to, walk through it. Because it will oddly bite you. Alright, so these lights, these blue lights that are causing all of this atmospheric distortion, the hazy fog, is probably what's killing my frame rates. Nice RPK. Is that the, I feel like I've seen that in the metro for, like, measuring people to see if they've got mutations. I feel like that was something on the German side of the metro game. "43 frames. We are going down to Goblin Town. So this place is an active part of the... Oh, man. So bright. Yeah, I would definitely recommend to the developers if they happen to watch my videos, this might need to be toned down. Toned down or turned down just ever so slightly. I'm not seeing anything highlightable in the environment. It's kind of neat, though. Kind of got a, Fallout aesthetic to it in a way. Have there ever been colored vials in the game? Oh, that's different. I seem to be having a problem. I can't seem to swap. I'm trying to swap away from my scope and it ain't working. Trying to go to my cancered site. Some odd reason, my button that controls my cancered site swapping is now controlling my grenade launcher. I'm gonna have to fix that at a different time. Yeah, there we go. How odd that it is just messing with my assault weapon. Alright, well, due to the overlay... Really? It goes deeper? Oh, wow, it goes a lot deeper. There's gotta be a way for me to master... Oh, ladders! Oh, to hell with it. This place really goes down. Nope, not up fully. So what I'm looking for is dead ahead. If this cuts me into cubes, I swear to God. This is different. Did they repurpose the new sphere machines that the scientists are in? Because that's kind of what this looks like. A noosphere. Dr. Chenky. I found a diary. Found among the papers in the underground Orbita bunker. Oh, that sounds familiar. Received an alpha. A product of the Caribbean experiment. I think this is the first time I've heard the Caribbean experiment mentioned. This fascinating artifact has the unique ability to convert biological alpha psi emissions into electromagnetic beta psi emissions and vice versa. This discovery significantly expands our technological capabilities, allowing us safe use of existing equipment and paving the way for revolutionary innovations. Are we on the threshold of accessing the noosphere? No, not at all. Creating a stable channel for data reception turned out to be a real problem, mainly because the ionosphere noospheric barrier is far more energetically stable than I expected. I'm considering 3 options. First, I could increase the intensity until it results in a brain burnout. Second, I could explore the possibility of merging multiple consciousnesses. That's where you get the C consciousness. Third, a more unconventional option is to use the signature imprint not only as a channel key, but also as a way of creating a mediator within the noosphere itself. Data would go directly into the mediator, avoiding the barrier and significantly reducing energy consumption. Quite tempting, isn't it? The problem is, how do we retrieve data from the mediator? We can figure out how to tune a source mediator system in a superposition form to bypass the barrier. We'll be in business. Tempting as it sounds, this remains unlikely for now. Focus on the first 2 options for the time being. Yeah, so they skipped option 1, went with option 2, which created the C consciousness, and I think Stalker 2 basically covers with the third option, I think. I won't mention much more just in case if you haven't played Stalker 2 and you want to play Stalker 2 and you want to experience it yourself. I don't mind spoilers, but I know there are people who do. So yeah, these are these are pretty much like the tubes and the machines that scientists used. The Orbita station. So we're in the Orbita station.
Ну чё, бля, работаем, бля, работаем, бля, работаем, бля.
How fascinating is that? Because yeah, I think this is the first time I've heard about the Caribbean experiment being mentioned in this game. I mean, if it's been mentioned before, then I've seriously glossed over it. Oh, is that... Is that the reason I couldn't use the ladders? Because the ladders are unusable? Or am I just broken? I'm voting for I'm broken. I cannot climb up this ladder. Well, is there a secondary way out of here, or do I have to fast travel my way out of here? Also, what happens if I touch the walls? Absolutely nothing. Yet, to the best of my knowledge and or my abilities, I am not seeing any other way of getting out of here. Well, hopefully this will be kind of, sort of, somewhat fixed in 2.1. Alright, I will be right back. Well, alrighty. I think I'm going to call that the end of this episode because I think that's been plenty explored, plenty seen, and plenty done. The only labs I wasn't able to get into was Lab X8, which is all the way over here. Well, I haven't got to yet because it's in Pripyat. I still got to get that one, which I'll use Rogue and his team to do. Couldn't get into the Jupiter Underground, and couldn't get into Laboratory X15. Just, I don't know if there's something quest-related about them, or if they're bugged, and I'd rather not cheat and break into them to get the information and stuff. I'd rather do it more normal. So, I'm probably going to leave those ones alone. I'll probably re-see them in 2.1, see if they've been fixed by then. I don't know. Or, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if I should go break into them just to have the information and complete out the labs and call it a day. Yeah, on that, this episode's done. Last of the region done. The only thing I got left is Valley of Whispers, which I'll probably explore next video, and then it's over here to talk to Rogue and begin the last chunk of the Living Legends storyline, and go over here to Hotel Policia, and then up into well, the Chernobyl power plant, or the NPP. So, I thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video and you happen to like the content that I create, feel free to, you know, do the normal YouTube stuff, the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, whichever you prefer, and, yeah. I'll see y'all in the next video, which may be the last one of this series, or the second to last. I haven't quite decided yet, but see y'all then. Thanks again for watching. Bye.